On this day all together we'll be, and we'll all sing for your birthday. 1, 2, 3, we blow out the candles. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And happy birthday to you. Ngày hôm nay ta cùng hợp hát nơi đây, mọi người bên nhau ta hát mừng sinh nhật. 1, 2, 3 ta cùng thôi tắt nên Happy birthday to you. On this day all together we'll be, and we'll all sing for your birthday. 1, 2, 3, we blow out the candles. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And happy birthday to you. Yeah. Come on!
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Catch Academy tournament. I'm Zeleny. I'm here with Super Rooster and Leo5H.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing great. It's a pleasure to finally be on one of these.
Yeah, I agree too. I haven't casted in like a couple weeks.
Doing fine as well.
We got the final showcase. Let's go on to No Mod 1.
Let's go right into it.
First map, we got Winter Only by Azu.
Yeah, there's gonna be a consistency no mod, of course, as usual. And it's gonna be around rain level, I think. It's 4.48 stars, so I believe it's pretty doable for these players.
I believe this was a custom for Oreo Cup Grand Finals 2-2-1, I think. You guys might recognize this map.
Yeah, it is arguably gonna be a little bit more ramped up in terms of difficulty for the whole pool overall, but this consistency nomad pick is gonna prioritize those hypers a little bit more in your movement.
Pretty simple for the most part.
I believe it is slightly longer, just a little bit longer than last week's number 1.
I believe this map will be pretty doable for these players. Maybe we will see an FC on this map, probably.
I have a feeling this is a lot easier than basically the other maps in this pool from what I've played. definitely have a harder stream there.
Indeed. There's a couple of burst sections here and there. But overall, it stays relatively consistent throughout the whole map. Just making sure you move the platter correctly, and if you're accustomed to greens, it shouldn't be a huge issue.
This map is not really that interesting. It's just your normal one and consistency. So if you're usual to playing a few reigns that are this long, you should be pretty fine to playing this map.
Thank
Indeed.
you, dear, for the replay. On to Noma 2. Got Intuition by Gemzu.
And this Noma 2 Secret Detail is very different from last week's. It's a little more fast-paced. And I believe last week's was a custom. This one does remain the tech aspect, but it prioritizes your movement a little bit more consistently, I'd say. We got a little bit more wider, yeah, more streams, more wider patterns overall. It's also gonna be another rain, and it's always this Noma 2. It's not gonna be as long.
What doesn't have in length has in difficulty. It is certainly more difficult than the Noma 1. Physicality.
Indeed, and it has a lot of combo for being under 2.5 minutes.
So getting a miss is quite unfortunate, since you're gonna miss out on a lot of combo. So practicing those streams and the rest of the map is important to not miss out on much max combo opportunities.
There's also a lot of 3-4 patterns, which requires you to move a lot sooner.
Oh yes. Yeah, be careful with that. Yeah, be careful with that section as well. That you have those hypers with a slider at the very end. Normally, you dash a little bit too fast and don't catch the hyper. At least that's sometimes happens to me. So careful with those sections that has a slider at the very end.
And that is your Noma 2. And moving on to Noma 3. We actually have a custom map by Janai.
Janai? Isn't that... we ain't get hacked?
Yeah, he's fine now.
I never knew the situation. Painful Fate by Janai.
It's actually going to be a rather low AR map. It's going to be 8.6. And it's going to be relatively shorter than Noma 2. They're really scrapping that 2 minutes. Just 5 seconds there to spare. But as you can tell, even though the AR is lower and the CS is low as well, the movement is rather risky. There's a lot of movement and platter control for this Nomad 3.
Yeah, the movement of this is much harder than the Mappool, I'd say. This map is definitely gonna be tricky to have an FC, so if you're aiming to win a few matches, if you can FC this, that will be insane.
So taking a note at the AR definitely makes this map a lot harder, it seems. AR 8.6.
Indeed, that could also be interesting because normally low AR could make the map easier, but could also make the map harder.
We got a little bit of wider patterns here at the KA section, which could make things a little bit more difficult with that density.
And this map definitely needs a little bit of your skill ceiling to be on the higher end. I mean, we are entering the final stages of the tournament, so that should be fine.
Pretty nice custom. Thanks to Janai and Vivians for the replay. On to Nomad 4. Everyone's favorite 2016 song. We got Despacito sped up.
What a throwback.
Okay, 2017 song.
And this is gonna be your first convert, number 4. It is not 4 stars, but it is close there. That is 3.9.
Pretty much treated it as a 4-star.
Those jumps are a little wider. I think that's what I noticed while playing. Like that one too. It's with like every Nomad 3 though. Or Nomad 4, sorry.
And as opposed to previous week's Nomad Convert, at least the consistency one, this one does remain consistent, but as you can tell, there's a lot of priority when it comes to the jumps, especially those sections where you have to be quick.
It's kind of in places where you wouldn't expect jumps to be either. Far no breaks.
Indeed. And also, this map does not have any spinners. And that's actually the only break they're gonna get. Yeah. But a little bit of pattern left there at the end, but not gonna be as much.
Or no mod 4 onto no mod 5. Thank you, Clovey, for the replay. Yeah, Blastric. Had a replay by Clovey.
And right about this Nomad 5 is, I feel, a little bit whack.
Yeah. You saw with that slider.
Not only the slightest, but some of these patterns require you to dash a little bit earlier to reach them. Just have a better control on your platter. It's gotta be constantly doing that throughout the whole map.
A lot, like more like an act battle too. I was playing this, I couldn't hit any of the slider hits.
There's that, and also some of the free such as too far away. Especially the last section, I don't think that's too comfortable to get if you're going for full lag.
Yeah, this map is really interesting. I mean, it allows some balance between accuracy battle and being hard to even do FC, so definitely gonna push a few of those players that want to go above that FC. But map is my opinion is much. This map is much more fun to play than on the mod 4.
Just like that, Nova 5 is done. It's rather short but sweet. And that's the whole Nomad pool. Now we're moving on to Hidden 1.
It's another custom featuring Milk 16 Hiseigo by Calf. Pretty popular song actually.
This is gonna be your consistency. You pick this time 404 stars, AR9, and almost reaching the 4-minute mark.
A lot more snappy than the mod 1 so far.
That is certainly true. Snappier and a little bit wider. And also, it's worth mentioning the CSS 3. I don't think that is too high. So it kind of opens up for these possibilities of getting these wider jumps, especially on the KI section, as it also plays a bit more with the hypers on the opposite direction.
This Hidden 1 will be a little bit of a struggle for those that are not too willing to learn the Hidden. It's definitely captures the quarterfinals, the semifinals of Hidden 1 and elevates it to a new level.
That looks pretty fun. I think people who don't enjoy Hidden will definitely enjoy this map as well.
Again, tricky with the timings here. You don't want to dash too early.
Indeed, and
1-4 patterns that require you to keep going the same direction. For that section at least.
very consistent, and there's also some sections where you gotta stop right after the hyper, so I don't think that was a thing on previous hidden maps for this tournament, at least I don't want.
Team Milk for the custom map, and Pigeons for the replay. Into another custom, actually, by Des9. And oh my god. My first time seeing this map.
Yeah, absolute cinema of a hidden too. Is this in fact gonna be your low AR hidden map? This is AR 8.3. And roughly 2.5 minutes.
That's not really just maps anything.
Yeah, just why not have the most funny background on the probably most hated map for no reason.
Indeed.
Also, funny enough, this is HP 1.
I did not notice that. You're right. Now, why being so serious on a hidden tier wherein we can have this type of map? Actually, surprisingly feels very consistent, but there are some tricky sections where you're not introduced to the hyper, so you gotta really time those jumps, especially that section there. It repeats once again.
Those patterns are kind of hard on Hidden.
This is not only testing your lower hidden reading skills, but your timing as well, because some of these gems are kinda unreadable if you're not paying attention to the beat.
I mean, this guy section is probably easier than the section we've seen pretty much the entire map.
Is there a spinner? I think there was, right? 1800. I think he does nice for the custom onto hidden free. Got change. Replay by Clovey.
And it's gonna be your convert hidden. It is 3.53, but don't let that fool you. This map does have some, I wouldn't say they're too whack, but does require some understanding on player control when it comes to converts.
Being a lot more difficult than the previous two maps.
It's actually gonna follow it up with being not as short, but a little bit longer than Hidden 2. And this is by March. And just like last week, this map's AR, it's actually not gonna be as high. It's gonna be higher than Hidden 1's. It's actually gonna be as high as Hidden 1. However, the CS is bigger, so it's a little bit room there for the patterns I'm seeing right now.
Also, not to mention the CS makes this a little harder hitting CS4.
Yep,
And lower, but easier probably.
And thanks to the movement it requires, it's just a little bit hard to arc as well in some sections.
So I was hitting free. Thank you, Chloe, for the replay onto the Hard Rock Pool. A Sigma Glider by Gemsu. I found this map a little hard, but I don't know about you guys.
And this map, I believe I've previously played this map before, and it's honestly challenging, but it does serve its purpose as a horror one. Quite consistent, but it is going to be significantly different from last week's horror one for sure.
The base CS is 3.4 and the AR is 8.2.
Making us 10 AR on Hardhog, which we have only seen on Hardhog 3 some last week. So kind of starting to introduce their AR10 Hardhog, and so the rating has to be more nice.
Where the song gets a little harder. The jumps look a little more tricky than they actually are.
Yeah, just gotta keep up with the reading. The map overall is not that difficult, but don't be fooled, it's still a platter, so it's not that easy.
Indeed.
Fun fact, when I was making my Nomad 2, this was my reference map. Not as much, but the ending has some patterns I used.
Once again, the ending is actually
And
going to
Hybrid
remain very
Ashfall.
consistent. Yeah, but overall, it's gonna keep that that movement kind of similar to earlier. There's some parts you gotta pay attention. And this is a higher BPM than last week as well.
And also,
has Hard Rock 1. Thank you, Deer, for the replay. Who is Deer, by the way? I don't know. Let's do Hard Rock 2, though. Deer is Scroll on? Okay. Hard Rock 2 is going to be a custom by the man himself.
Yes. Hard Rock 2. And this Hard Rock 2 is actually gonna be quite different from last week. The error is gonna be 9.8 compared to Hard Rock 1. However, this map is gonna be quite tricky.
Pretty liking the sliders.
There's a lot of fast-paced movement in this beginning section and a lot of control overall.
Really nice stream there.
He also emphasizes his sliders a lot. So there's the streams, and then this section right here, the GI section where it ramps up a little bit more. And with that, the map ends with a rather long slider.
Someone's gonna miss you.
For sure. Even though most of the slider is a standstill, you really gotta pay attention to those large droplets and not miss.
Especially if you play it in Hard Rock. You might miss there. Thank you, Super Rooster, for that custom. It was awesome.
No
Thank
problem.
you,
It's
Squirrel,
quite
for
fun.
replay. Onto Hard Rock 3. A pretty popular song as well. Yeah, Poison and War Affection. Played by Kings.
It's gonna be the Hard Rock Convert. Also quite a short map. But I think the difficult part here is gonna be both in some sections, the Hard Rock randomization, and the CS. We're gonna be seeing a CS 5.2 in action.
To answer Suncon's question, Kings did the replay. Is this an old replay? Because I feel like the song has been used so many times in the replay, like tournaments. No idea. It will say in the end screen.
Now we hear pushing the in, there's like a very sneaky hyper onto an empty flow, which I think is gonna be one of the hardest part of the map. does have a lot of vertical patterns followed by those sneaky jumps. That's gonna be your
I
hard
like
three.
maps like those. Oh, okay, it was a replay for this tournament. On to the DT pool now. Got Magic Girl by Creeper.
To be yet again another platter on that DT1 slot. But this one is definitely on the harder side.
Notice there's a lot more anti-flows in this one. The AR is base is 8 and the CS is 3.5. So this has a lot more anti-flows and some screamy sections as well.
Also, this is AR 8 before the DT. So definitely a little bit of a need to have a little bit of catcher control with those DT AR.
First break when you see it as well. You're gonna notice the score.
I guess a good way to judge if you're doing good. You can look at the score. And if you see it when you see it.
And not much to say about that. Thank you. Scroll on for the replay once again. On to DT2. Map by XF. Matter custom. We got read 2.
And this is indeed gonna be a lower AR map. It's gonna be AR 7 before applying DT. However, as you can already tell, with just those triples, we see the density being at play.
And also, funny enough, this is the first time DT2 doesn't decrease signal size. So, no more signal size decrease on the DT2. Now it's kind of normal signal size, I'd say. 5.
Isn't that the AR on this? Is this base 7?
Yes. And once again, map plays a lot with those triples.
These triples look a little difficult. out the background.
It looks very trippy to play with the background. I'm not gonna lie.
What's happening? Well, how old is this map?
Well, I never someone played with the background in the match.
God. I mean, like, how old is, like, the map they got this from?
Please, streamers, don't load the background, so if anyone plays with the background, we'll be able to see.
Shall find out.
Or just take a guess and say something like 2011, maybe.
Some recent maps of these, just like, I don't know. I have to ask XF. Thank you, XF, for the custom map. Onto DT3. A decisive battle 2 from Octopath Traveler. I gotta finish my playthrough of that game on the second.
What is the AR for this? Before DT? I believe it's 8.3? No, it's actually 8.
Days? Yeah, it says 8. Okay.
I wouldn't say this is more of a consistent DT convert. I'd say it plays with there's some of the convert aspects of just getting those quick jumps in some sections, especially the very beginning of the map where you cannot be caught off guard.
Of all the maps, this one I had the most fun with.
Yeah, initially looks fun. I've not tried this one.
Octopath OSTs are pretty good.
And that is the DT3 finishing things off with Spinner there. But we're actually
DT4.
Yeah, about to end the DT pool with DT4, yet another DT convert. And this one is actually gonna be higher R. It's gonna be 8.3. And it is. It's quite the different map compared to.
Why is it like this, by the way? Oh, it's a storyboard. I don't think the setting was turned on in the map to make it fixed. It's okay. App from our beloved FA Krimek. I can see this one's already a lot harder.
Yeah,
Indeed.
this DT4 is gonna be pretty hard to read, but other than that, those patterns are pretty simple. But you will need a high DT reading for this.
Yes, reading and movement comprehension as well. Some of those are sliders, but some of those patterns are just a little bit too cruel.
like the storyboard's made for standard as well.
That is certainly true with those highlights.
So yeah, good luck for anyone that has to play this map. Your rating has to be on point. Just a quick reminder that this is AR 8.3 before GT. If anyone wants to know.
A bit more challenging, especially with those wiggles there.
Definitely a little bit harder here at the very end, but nothing too crazy.
Here we go. Keep against for the replay. Onto our mystery mods. I actually don't know what mystery mod 1 is. You guys will have to help me out.
I did not see Mystery Mod 1, but I'm pretty sure this is a hyperless gimmick. This is going to be a custom map by Graveyard Mapper.
Hyperless gimmick.
Not sure if I remember any hyperless maps in Catch, but I know there's some.
Well, it doesn't have the hypers, but what it does have is quite some precision with those jumps. If you want to make a hyperless map that is difficult, you will need to do some precision.
Yeah, you can already tell there's like a lot of snappy jumps where it plays a lot with your control. And
yeah, so some of those jumps are some edge pixel jumps, so you have to be really well aware of how positional your catcher is on the fruit.
Figure that convert maps, this might be worth picking as well, or banning if you suck at them.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This does feel like a little bit of convert tech.
Oh yeah, totally. This map is, I can see this map being a convert.
Also, the air is 8.6, so I think that helps a little bit less when it comes to those jumps and your timing. So it does get a little bit tougher there with some small anti-flow. Anti-flow and hyperless is definitely going to be quite harder.
Quite the annoying combo, let's say.
That stream also looks a little tricky.
Okay, this map. I might play this map after the showcase.
Probably gonna play as well, but we're hitting. See how it feels.
Oh, That would be
That
such a
wiggle is something else too. People might miss there. We're gonna move on to Mishrimatu, but I think Vivian wants to put a hold on that.
We'll do Maya.
Okay, we got A Dark Zone by Elska Fanboy.
And this mystery mod too is gonna be flashlight.
Ah!
This is a skin, wow.
It's gonna be Air 6 with CS4. As you could tell, there is quite a significant wheels here and there and some hypers. And as you progress through the map does feel significantly harder thanks to that radius reduction from the flashlight.
This map is pure memorization.
Indeed.
I think
Also,
Green
some of
Border
these
like
sections,
big for this
some of
map.
the sections are a little bit closer to each other, but those jumps are pretty much, you have to memorize those jumps. But other than that, the other sections are quite close enough. You could potentially see them, but those jumps are gonna need some memorization.
Once again, we have some few sliders on this section, and
More further hyper dashes. Really cool map. Thank you, Elsketh Fanboy, for the custom. And Bavians for the replay. We're gonna go back to the technical difficulty screen before we get to tiebreaker. And this is because Bavians is disabling the skin, the custom skin.
Oh, the moment everyone has been waiting for.
You are tasked with the most covert
Oh.
assignment to date.
Wow, okay.
Time has come to pull the threads on the
Operation Zenithfall by Meal the Prairie. I know this is a collab. I don't know who mapped it. My first time seeing it.
You are tasked with the most covert assignment to
It's an OWC throwback.
Time has come to pull the threads on the tapestry
Ah, yes.
woven at the peak.
Oh, and already that's gonna be quite.
Move swiftly and leave no trace.
It's awesome, already.
The descent must be graceful but inevitable. Those who ascended have forgotten the lessons of decline. They believe their position is unassailable. Remind them that all heights are temporary. As a trusted member of our clandestine association, you are uniquely positioned to execute this mission. ensure the fall is as precise as the rise was swift.
Attention to this fall.
I should guys click the storyboard.
Oh yeah, the storyboard is also deep.
Initiate the sequence.
Yeah, this tiebreaker will be feeling you like you're playing on the PC Grand Finals, but I do hope we do see this in one of the matches. It will be so fun.
The summit has been reached. The order has
We do have a break here.
sustainable balance. Your
So
role is to recalibrate the equilibrium. The clock is ticking. Proceed with caution.
a little bit of breath there, but the second half will be as hard, as if not harder.
Oh god. Having some wiggles there.
Be aware. There are eyes everywhere.
Like someone mentioned in chat,
See the true
that 1.5k combo. I'm just halfway into the song. Dense map.
Still quite a ways to go. And look at that section again. You can see that section coming back.
Fall is now in your hands. The world above is yours to tip into the unknown. Go forth and let the fall begin.
2,000, 1/3 of the map. And you're gonna get into the trouble. Right now.
Remain unseen. Trust your training.
First break, I think.
Second break.
Oh,
Begin the mission.
Okay, I'm still standing there to hit this, because now comes this, yet again, weird streams.
you hit the 3k combo.
A lot of combo indeed. I just wish good luck to everyone that is still on the tournament. And good luck for those especially on the losers bracket and trying to clinch that last podium spot.
By your hand.
I agree, good luck with everyone's matches. Hope you have fun playing this pool. Thank you, Meal, for the amazing tiebreaker. Definitely go check it out. Hype it up. Yeah, it was not a collab. And thank you, Vivian's multi-account, for doing the replay. And that, do you guys have anything else to say?
I mean, good luck to those on the losers bracket. Try to get that last podium position. And that's it, I think.
See ya, everyone. Good luck.